Youth with a Mission, or YWAM, is an international, nonprofit Christian missionary organization. Their main focus is to help and encourage believers to truly know God and to make Him known to the world. They have many schools with different focuses. The school I recently attended was their Discipleship Training School, or DTS, in Herrnhut, Germany. This school consisted of 3 months of lectures and 2 months of outreach. The following video shows our outreach phase through Eastern Europe. Our first stop was in Kyiv, Czech Republic. This city was special to us because we had already spent 2 weeks here during our lecture phase. We were excited to begin our outreach with friends. We reconnected with the high school students who we had met the first time we were there. We hung out with them at a local coffee shop each night of the week. We would play games and talk. We shared our stories and testimonies with them and listened to their stories. I really grew to care about them. Another ministry we took part in was showing true love to the women in the red light district, which was located on the opposite side of this town. A small group of us would drive to the next town and walk the streets together. We always brought tea with us and would give it to whomever we met. Some women would stop and talk with us and even receive us to pray for them. We would also park in front of nightclubs and pray for everyone inside. After about 2 weeks in the Czech Republic, our team set out by train for the very long ride to Herrnhut, Bulgaria. There is a new YWAM base being pioneered in a small village called Jasenovo. We arrived to help the staff with the new base. We helped with practical work around the base, such as creating a prayer room, cleaning up the yard, and building a shed to store firewood. Some other ministries we took part in were Christmas concerts at nursing homes, skits for disabled children at an orphanage, and worship and testimonies at local churches. Some members of our team built a cross. We all climbed a mountain overlooking the village and mounted the cross at the top. We held worship, prayed over the people in the village, and took communion together. It was an unforgettable and inspiring moment. As a team, we prayed and all felt peace that our next destination would be Skopje, Macedonia. We were put in connection with an awesome group of people who took great care of us. Most of our days were spent praying, 2 hours a day as a team and more throughout the day. We went on prayer walks through the city, praying out whatever we felt the Spirit impressed on us. Some on our team created their own tracts telling their testimony and gave them to certain people they felt God told them to give it to. Again, we prayed and all agreed that Romania was our next destination. We were again put in connection with a ministry that selflessly cares for the children in Macedonia. This ministry has 2 locations where they educate children of different ages. These children do not have the opportunity of going to a school, so this ministry was formed and the workers provide real education to the children. As a team, we helped this ministry at both locations. We taught the 7 days of creation, we helped with the children's education lessons, and of course, we played games. We were also invited to a few village churches and were asked to share our testimonies. In the last week of outreach, we went back through Kyiv, Czech Republic. There, we helped the YWAM team who was just starting their first week of DTS. We served in the kitchen by providing the school with meals for breakfast and dinner. Finally, after 10 weeks of traveling, we returned to the base in Herrnhut, Germany. We were debriefed, sharing our highs and lows of outreach, sharing how God used us and stretched us, individually and as a team. A week later, we graduated, and thus beginning the next chapter of our lives.